Oh, my dad's calling. Hold on. My dad is calling. I won't put on speaker. Hello? I'm in the middle of the podcast. Yeah. Okay, right. I was going to play your prank phone call right now. Do you not want me to play it? Plug this in. Okay, plug it in. You guys can hear my dad. By the way, if you see this, I'm full transparency. I flipped you off and said, fuck you, Dad. Okay, you saw. Hold on. Okay. There. I plugged it in. There, you're on.
So let's be honest.
Okay. Be honest.
Your brother is lying.
Yeah.
We had a fight as we were going live.
Mm-hmm.
You know that. Did you say that at the beginning? Because I didn't see the beginning.
I did not say that. I said you wanted cameras. There was issues with cameras. The IT guy said no.
Let's tell the truth.
Okay, you tell the truth. You do it then. I'm not going to.
We had a fight. Me and Alex had a fight, and I walked out.
Mm-hmm.
And I went home.
Mm-hmm.
And I swear to you, I went home. I'm not on the phone. And now I'm in the car with your mother, who said, you can't leave Jackie like that. You got to go back. And that she's mad at me and she's driving me back.
Well, it wouldn't be an issue, Dad, if like what I said on the podcast. The reason why
that again?
What I said on the podcast is I wouldn't be so mad, but you do this thing where you have a whole sheet of paper next to you. You plan shit for the podcast that doesn't involve me. You don't involve me in the planning. What? Hello? Hello?
What?
There. What?
You're going in and out. I can't hear you.
I was saying,
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You have a whole plan that you put there without me. I don't know what's going on. We also have guests coming in that are now, they're supposed to be here now, expecting to be on a podcast with you. And then they're
they
just
will be. I'm coming back. Mom's mad at me. Now everybody's mad at me.
You
know, that's Mom saying, Alex, go sit with your sister. Sit with your sister until Dad gets there.
Well, how far?
Sit with your sister. It's your fault, Alex. You sit with your sister.
It's not his fault because he didn't leave. It's not his fault. I mean, it's his fault for pressing go live when he walked out.
Mom's yelling at me. Everybody's yelling. This is an angry family Friday.
I'm mad at you, Dad.
So is Mom, and so is Alex, and so is everybody.
You're such a baby. Both of you are such babies.
I'm still here.
You're still here. Thank you, Alex.
You don't yell when we're live. I don't know that we should be airing this out in public, but the truth is, Alex should be sitting with his sister now because his sister is having anxiety.
You have no right to tell anyone what they should be doing.
I shouldn't have gone home. He was mad at me because I went home and left the kids going live. And then Alex started lying to everybody and saying,
and Lou left. Lou had to leave.
Do that. You don't do that.
Lou had to leave.
I wasn't on the phone. I was home, and I was really mad. And Mom said, "What are you doing here?" And I said, "I'm mad at your son because we had a fight." And then she said, "You better get back," because she saw you on the live and you were struggling. And Lou's just talking.
I'm not struggling. That's a bullshit thing to say. Fuck you, Dad. Again, I wasn't struggling.
You don't say that to your father.
No, I am saying it. I wasn't struggling. I just got finished saying that people don't like me on the podcast because they think it's all about nepotism and I don't deserve to be here. And then you say that I'm struggling.
You're not struggling.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine without you. I'm just pissed at you.
You're doing great.
Thank you, Mom.
Thank you, Mom. You said you were struggling. Don't use the F word to your father.
I heard a lot of FUs before we went live.
And then what did I do?
You left like a little baby. Hello? Hello?
Jackie, you're shooting yourself in the foot here.
Why?
Because he was coming back. Don't get mad. Uh-oh. You always got to use kindness first.
Are you joking? Oh, look, our guest is here. Look, our guest is here. Wow, I'm excited for our guest. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Hi. This is hilarious. They love it. They love a family fight. Oh, look, my dad's calling. No, he's not calling back. He was just calling back. I promise you, guest, which I don't know if they want me to say it right now, that he's coming back. Don't worry. It wasn't a bait and switch. I promise. Like, let's just pretend that you're coming on Howie Mandel's podcast, but tricked you. He's not going to be here. Was he calling back? Here, I'll get my dad back on the phone. What was that? Oh, I know what that is. Was that the flyover that we're gonna? I don't think I'm supposed to say that either. He left for the flyover. He left and he's not even gonna hear the flyover. Hold on. Call Howie. Ella. Jackie, take over. Jackelyn, take over. Jackie, I think that's what I'm doing. You don't have to tell me. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm just taking over. It is my podcast now. It's amazing how I've amassed so many followers and listeners all by myself. Pretty much just my podcast. Can I have a petition to just take my dad off the signage indefinitely? Like me, or I am just up front and a little small sliver of my dad in the background.
Well, we'll make a poll right now.
Okay. All right. I don't know who I'm more mad at right now, Diddy or my dad. Is he not answering? He's not answering. Hold on. I'm calling him again. You're fired, Howie. Hi.
Hello?
Hi. You hung up on me.
I didn't hang up. I'm going through a rough area.
Van Nuys.
Yeah, Mom's yelling at me still.
Dad said...
Is the guest there?
He's here. He's here.
So
and
bring
I said,
him in. Start talking to him. You know him, and you could introduce him.
You want me to?
Introduce him and sit down. It'll be great. And tell him I'll be right there.
He can hear you. You're on the podcast.
I know, but come on in, guest. It's Josh.
All right,
Flag.
fine. Guest, come on in. Can we have a round of applause for the guest? Is he here? Is he here?
I love this guy. This guy is from. I love the show. Is Lou still there?
No, Lou left. That's what I was trying to tell you. Lou left.
It's
yeah.
just you? That's great.
It's just
wow.
Me. It's just me talking about conspiracies.
Well, what's the I know, but you know what? You know what I noticed? That we have more viewers this week that I'm not there than when I was there. So you're doing better than me. I think the key is nobody should be disappointed that I'm not there. What's really good is with a little family discourse, we do better. And this guy, Josh knows about family
He's
discourse.
not coming in either. No one wants to come in with me when you're not here.
Is Josh in yet?
No. Mm-mm.
Why won't he walk in?
I think people feel uncomfortable right now that there's family drama. You don't feel uncomfortable?
He's coming into a big family fight.
He's really coming into a really big family fight. Hi, Josh. How are you?
I'm told. I'm sitting in the booth.
Yeah.
Josh,
Hi.
I'm minutes away.
This is supposed to be my dad's seat.
Okay,
You want to sit here until my dad comes?
Like germs, so I don't touch his seat.
You can sit in any. Is there a specific seat that he's supposed to sit in?
It doesn't matter. With Josh, it's location, location.
I'm not talking to you, Dad. I'm talking to them. Is there a specific seat he's supposed to sit in?
Wherever he's comfortable.
Wherever you're comfortable on the couch.
You could sit wherever you want. Sit beside my daughter.
He
I'll
can't.
Sit on the
He
couch when I
can't
come
hear
in.
you, Dad.
Sit
He doesn't
beside
have
my daughter.
headphones. He can't hear you, Dad. He doesn't have headphones on. Do you want to put headphones on?
I'm ready.
I'm telling you, they can hear me. Tell him to sit beside you.
Tell
Tell
him
him to take my seat.
He says take his
You
seat.
want me to get in your seat? Very close now. I don't want to give you germs, you know?
He doesn't want to give you germ. Are you
It's
germy? Are you
give me
disgusting?
germs? It's
No.
okay. I have this seat sprayed after every podcast.
Okay. All right.
I shower twice a day.
Wow, this is no one sat in my dad's seat before. You're the first. What?
Special.
You are special, and I'm excited you're here.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
How we doing?
Good. How are you?
No complaints. I'm on my way up to Santa Barbara. I'm stopping here. I'm driving up to Santa Barbara.
In Van Nuys. How do you feel about stopping in Van?
The
Wait.
only thing about Van Nuys, you should... The only good thing about Van Nuys is the airport.
There's also a lot of porn.
I like
here.
porn.
You do like porn.
Do you like Pornhub? What do you like?
No, I don't. I don't like porn. I'm just saying that most of the porn is filmed.
Oh, I
here
thought we were
in-
comparing like what sites we like. I like porn.
Oh, we. So what sites do you like?
Like Pornhub,
That's it? What are the other
RedTube.
ones? Do you like OnlyFans?
RedTube, porn. That's not really a porn site, but yeah,
It
of
can
course.
be.
Of course, yeah.
You know you can pay people on OnlyFans to actually have sex with them. Schmecks. Schmecks. Not sex. Schmecks. Anyways, you are Josh Flagg. Introduce yourself to everyone.
I'm Josh Flagg.
For the people that don't know.
I was asked to come in yesterday, and I'm assuming your other guest was canceled
No. There's actually
due to the short notice.
No, that's not the way it works. When we do these lives, it's kind of like an anything go. Have you seen our show before?
No.
No, that's very honest of you. You don't watch us?
You're a big fan.
Big fan.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we could hear you.
Okay, this is Howie. Sorry I'm not there. I had a fight with my kids, and
so
now
sorry.
I'm fighting with my wife, and she's driving me back.
What are you guys fighting about?
Oh,
It was just what he's asking what we're fighting about. She's fighting because I left the kids on their own, and I was fighting because my son was he was being a little disrespectful. My son is in there. He's running. He's producing the show. He has the button that starts the show, and he wasn't pressing the button fast enough for me, and he got mad at me, and then he decided to withhold the live button, and I got mad at him, and then he goes, well then, and he said some pretty choice words, and then I went home like a little baby, and then my wife got mad that I left my daughter there, and then I forgot that you were coming in. I forgot, and then she goes, you can't leave, so I'm coming back for you, Josh.
Nice.
And for the children,
well,
and because my wife is telling me to.
Nice.
Well, I think the rudest part of the whole thing to me is the fact that you were coming in, because I'm assuming that you wouldn't have wanted to come here and drive all the way to Van Nuys if it were just me. Am I assuming
No, but
wrong?
he knows how to respect his elders. Josh was his grand was his god, and he would never talk to his grandmother the way you talk to me.
You wouldn't say fuck you?
That's not true, actually. We used to tell each other to go fuck each other all the time.
It's not right.
It's not right. That's my mom. That's my mom.
We would get-
We're on the air. They can hear me. And they hear you telling me. That's my wife telling me what to say. You're in the middle of a whole family. But you know what's good about this? The family may break up, and we'll probably need to have separate locations.
That's
And maybe
fantastic.
you can sell us a property.
You know what they say in my business? Divorce, death, and disparity. So we got divorce coming up.
No, but we're Valley people. You don't do Valley.
Of course. What are you talking about?
No,
do tons
we're
of-
not just Valley. We have people that my son lives in Santa Monica. I have another daughter in over the hill. I don't have to give everybody's address,
Right?
But you're giving your sons because you're mad at him.
Right.
This may be a great listing for you,
Okay, I like it.
because I feel like, if anything, maybe not a great appearance, but this is good business.
I'm ready. I'm here.
Okay.
You're already here.
Did you fight with your family, with your parents and
Oh
stuff?
my God, are you kidding me?
Do you get along?
Very well. But I mean, we'll fight.
What do you
I
mean? Does he fight? He's divorced.
Yeah, tell me about
I
it.
said with your parents, not like in general. I'm
I
assuming.
think he meant
husband is
immediate.
family.
Well, I don't consider him family.
Anymore.
Actually, I don't consider him family when we're together.
Oh.
So you left.
So I did. I literally just came home one day and picked up and said, I'm out of here.
Then why get married?
Oh, well, it wasn't the plan.
Did
What
he
do you-
get the house, or did you?
He wanted the house. Good luck.
What do you mean it wasn't the plan? You have to plan a wedding.
No, the wedding was fabulous. The marriage was shit.
But you went into it thinking
wedding
he
was
was part of your
fabulous. Marriage
family.
No, to be
Shit,
quite
those are
honest, I
t-shirts.
knew I
I'm
knew I
actually in
didn't.
the building. I'm heading in now.
I'm heading
Okay.
in. I'm heading in.
Stay in your seat.
Well, it's actually your seat, technically.
Okay, I'm hanging up on you. But you went into it. No, he didn't like talk you or convince you into it.
No, but before the wedding, I knew this wasn't right. But I thought to myself, I don't want to be that person that cancels the wedding. How lame is that? But now, in retrospect, it's like, well, it's the same thing as getting divorced. It just would have been a lot cheaper.
Right. And not a lot of hurt feelings if it was like beforehand, right?
I just think it's weird. You always hear about those people that are like, oh, they canceled the wedding. Like that
Are
only
you-
happens so rarely. You know what I mean?
How are you? Stay where you are.
Okay.
Oh boy.
We're talking about how I decided to.
That's your close-up, by the way, just so you know.
Thank you. We're talking about how I didn't cancel my wedding because it would be embarrassing. I was going to cancel the wedding.
You knew at the wedding?
No. It wasn't like
Before
on
the-
the aisleway, but before I was going to cancel it, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, that's so embarrassing. You know, you hear those stories. But now in retrospect, it would have been a lot cheaper and it would have been the same thing. It's getting divorced. It's the same thing.
But weren't you registered?
Registered, what do you mean?
Like-
at
like-
Gary's?
He doesn't care.
Like at Gary's?
Yeah, whatever. Like, how didn't
It
people?
didn't matter. He took all that shit anyway.
But people were sending you gifts. You knew that this wasn't going to come to fruition, and you just
Well,
took all the gifts and you left.
Well, no, actually, I exchanged it for a Rolex, but that's a different story.
All the gifts exchanged for
Don't you
one
know
Rolex.
everyone does that. In the registry, everyone gets the gifts, and then they always exchange it at Gary's for a Rolex. You don't know that old trick? Everyone does that.
No,
No,
I've been
I've
married
never
for
heard of that.
44 years. I don't think Gary's was in business when I got married.
They were.
You're just a kid.
They were.
But you know discourse. I fought with my son. She's mad at me. My wife is mad at me.
You
They
are
took my
coming on
picture
quite
out.
the episode
I'm
right
so
now.
excited that you're here because I love real estate.